Consider this: funds intended to equip Ukraine's defenders with crucial drones have, in some instances, been diverted through systematic overpricing, all while the nation endures the immense pressures of ongoing conflict. Drones meant to be strategic assets have, instead, become symbols of a troubling procurement scandal. Today, we examine a case of corruption that challenges the integrity of Ukraine's defense at a pivotal moment. In the next few minutes, we'll break down how this scheme was exposed, why it's resonating far beyond official circles, and the real-world consequences for Ukrainian soldiers and society. We'll also analyze what this means for foreign aid, international confidence, and the country's future. Let's begin with the facts. Recent investigations by Ukraine's anti-corruption agencies uncovered a sophisticated scheme. State contracts for military drones and jamming technology were signed at prices inflated by up to 30%. The difference, millions of dollars, was allegedly siphoned off to key officials, including a member of parliament and senior military administrators. In modern warfare, drones are not generic assets. They are critical for reconnaissance, targeting, and protecting ground forces. The integrity of their procurement is paramount, especially during wartime when transparency can be overlooked in the rush to meet urgent needs. The revelations surfaced just 2 days after Ukraine's parliament restored the autonomy of its anti-corruption bodies, a move widely praised by both domestic advocates and foreign partners. The agencies detailed how contracts for drones and jamming devices had been intentionally overpriced, funneling illicit gains to a network of insiders. This sequence of events raises important questions. Why did these findings emerge only after renewed institutional independence? And what conditions allowed such misconduct to persist? The timing is notable. Ukraine's government recently faced domestic protests demanding greater oversight and transparency in the defense sector. Public pressure played a critical role in restoring the agency's authority, which, in turn, led to swift prosecution. To clarify, a kickback in this context refers to a corrupt arrangement in which individuals responsible for awarding contracts ensure that prices are set artificially high in exchange for a share of the surplus, a straightforward, if illicit, form of mutual gain at the public's expense. The broader implications are considerable. Ukraine's efforts to eliminate corruption are being watched closely by Western allies whose continued assistance is vital to the nation's defensive and political ambitions. With EU accession talks on the horizon, the effectiveness of these reforms may determine much more than the integrity of future contracts. They may influence Ukraine's geopolitical trajectory. In summary, the case demonstrates that, in times of national crisis, transparency and accountability are not mere ideals, they are strategic necessities. The willingness to confront corruption head-on will be central to Ukraine's resilience, both on and off the battlefield. We invite your perspective. How can countries maintain vigilance against corruption while under extraordinary external pressure? Comment below. To remain informed on developments shaping Ukraine and global security, subscribe to our channel and revisit upcoming episodes. Because sometimes, the defining contests for a nation's future are waged behind closed doors, far from the immediate lines of conflict.